Happy 2025. Happy 25. Happy New Year, everybody. Is just really quick, is my dryer too loud? Because I can turn it off. I'm in the basement and my washer and dryer is like, maybe like 6 feet away from me. And I don't know if it's loud right now. So if it's too loud, let me know. Okay, so welcome everybody. Today I wanted to usually I do like an end of the year wrap up. I did it a little bit late. So today I kind of want to just come on and talk about what happened during 2024 and what we can look forward to in 2025. And if my hair is wet, by the way, I'm not like greasy. I just got out of the shower like an hour ago and I didn't dry my hair. So 2024. Let me know too, if you're in here, let me know how 2024 went for you, where you are in your online teaching journey. If you are brand new, if you are an established teacher, if you got hired at a company, or like what happened in your 2024, and I'll share what happened in mine. So, I have this YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have this YouTube channel. Hi, Chelsea. And I had a couple of companies reach out to me asking me to talk about their companies, and I tried out some of the companies myself. And one of those companies was Twinix, which I think I worked for a couple of weeks for them. Maybe I didn't stay with Twinix. You can find all these on my YouTube channel too, by the way, if you want to like see what these companies were like. That's an adult teaching one. And then there was LingoStar, which totally like dissipated basically with one nasty teacher's nasty comments. And then LingoAce, which I only planned on opening up a few classes, but I really liked it. It was really easy and I accidentally overbooked myself. So, and then the independent private teaching business. So you guys probably know that I stopped, maybe you don't, but I stopped teaching students in China maybe a year and a half ago. I stopped working Beijing time hours. Because whenever I'm going to tell you about I'm going to tell you about a company, I want to try out just to see what's going on with it. Hold on a second. Is LingoStar gone now? No, they're not. So All School is gone. So that's something that happened this year, is All School disappeared. That was actually planned. All School is owned by LingoStar. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but they're the same company basically. But All School went goodbye. So anybody that was working with All School, you lost your students. You lost your classes on there, which was like OutSchool. LingoStar got taken off of the App Store, and I had some classes on there to test out the platform. I know Jason, he's in our group. He had a ton of bookings with LingoStar. I opened up a couple of classes during peak hours. I didn't get any bookings with LingoStar. None. I think I had maybe 3 or 4 bookings, but they always canceled before. So LingoStar was never, it was never any good. So, and then there was something that happened. I'd have to go look in my messages because I had messaged somebody about it, but my brain's not working. I can't remember really quick. Hold on. Let me see here. See what I said here. I'm so bad. What happened here? Oh, I said it in a, let's see here. Oh, somebody had commented on my YouTube channel. That's what it was. Sorry to bother you. I was hoping to get advice. I've watched a bunch of your videos and you're clearly an experienced teacher. I've been teaching with LingoStar for 33 days. I have not received any payment. I'm growing very concerned. Ironically, I get 4 to 6 emails a day from LingoStar. However, they don't respond. I have written a total of 3 emails to the teacher support email account over the past 2 weeks. I also wrote twice to the main email account, the one that emails me daily. I haven't gotten any response. I just want to know that someone is working on this. I've worked for multiple large online ESL companies. I've never had any issue reaching my company or getting paid. I have a pretty full schedule with repeating learners for the next 5 weeks. I'm hesitant to continue with the company since I can't reach anyone or get paid at all. Please, any ideas would be deeply appreciated. Thank you. So I don't know what ended up happening with that, but that was a comment that was on my YouTube channel about LingoStar back in maybe October. Let me see, when did I send that message to him? Okay, November. I don't know if LingoStar is still working. I don't have anything open there to see because nothing ever really booked. I never taught any classes there. LingoAce, I opened up classes with LingoAce and I was bombarded with bookings. By the way, if you want to apply, the link to apply is in the description box below for LingoAce. I've done videos on this and I can talk about it. The problem that I've had with LingoAce is my private classes pay more. And I went a little overzealous on my class bookings because I wasn't working Beijing time hours. So I had hours that I could work because I generally have been working teaching mainly kids in the United States, ELA and ESL classes during my in school. So I had a bunch of times I went a little overboard, and it was kind of like memories back to when I worked at Palefish, where like people would ask for classes and I'd be like, yeah, I'll open that one, because they can request to book you even if you don't have it opened. And you can deny it, but I approved a lot of them. So I have like going out for like the next year, my schedule could potentially be full. Like for the next year, I have all of these bookings that are just sitting there, not accepted yet. It's crazy. But the problem with LingoAce is that their pay is lower. So it's like, I think at my level, I'm getting paid like 17 something an hour, I believe, is what I was paid last month. And they, so it's $17 an hour, which is less than what I charge, significantly less than what I charge my private students. So after I started working with LingoAce, then I was like, well, I'm already working these Chinese hours. I'm going to go back on WeChat and get some students and open up some enrollments. And I'm going to learn Xiaohongshu and get some students. And suddenly I have all of these requests for classes. Like last month I'm sitting there, I've got all these requests for classes and I have already booked myself in. So I had to, like put them on a wait list basically, because I wasn't going to be professional, right? So I wasn't going to cancel the classes. Or I had to I'm like, I have this time open on this day or this, like my schedule was pretty full. So, I was able to put more private students in, and to like, if a class canceled, I closed it and, made sure that I didn't like book out any further. So I was able to get my private students in there. But that's like the biggest problem that I've had with LingoAce, is that I am I'm too booked for my private students, but I also love LingoAce. And because like Chelsea said, fully booked, you're fully booked. I don't have to worry about marketing. I don't have I can literally just go on and boom, I already know that I've got classes there. So it's a toss up. The pay is not as good as private pay, right? To be expected. It is pretty much on par with like VIP Kid, VIP Teacher, and the other big companies like that. It's one of the better paying companies that are out there, because most of the companies do not pay very well anymore. But at the same time, you're giving a chunk of your income to them. Their curriculum's good. They have a ton of different curricula to choose from. Like they choose from it, but like there's a bunch of different things there. And it's really good. I don't know why my dogs are barking. I'm sorry about that. Maybe my boyfriend came home. I'm not sure. So yeah, if you want to apply to LingoAce, obviously there is a referral bonus. So I would appreciate it if you would want to, if you do apply to it, to put my email in as the refer. I used to have it set up where you could just use the link that I gave you, and that link would automatically give me credit, but they changed the referral system, which is one of the things that I don't like. So now you have to go and you have to click refer and put in the referral email, because they changed that last month. So that's with that. I know italki changed their payment system or their commissions to where they're taking a lot more commissions. Robert just told me this yesterday. I do not work with italki. I never have, but Robert, one of the other admins in my group, sent me an email yesterday about the commission rates. So the commission rates went from it used to be 15% commission, he said, and now it's 0% commission that they take for a trial and instant lesson. And then from there on, a single lesson is 21%, 5 lesson package 19%, 10 lesson package 17%, 15 lessons package 15%, 20 lesson package 15%, and a group class they take 30% with italki now. So that's another big change that happened going into 2025. So if you work for, does anybody work for italki? And I know that I had said here, like, let me know in the comments here what you, here we go. Who's got Brenda's an experienced teacher and she does group lessons. She expanded to group classes in 2024. I plan to strive in 2025. Brenda, you're doing amazing too. So yeah, let me know in the comments here, like where you are as an online teacher. I started on Xiaohongshu and I decided that I was going to figure out how it works because Katie has her Chinese social media marketing thing, but I always like to figure out what actually works for me. And I like to play around on, find things that aren't found, find things that aren't talked about. And I learned some really cool things for Xiaohongshu, started doing some Xiaohongshu groups, which did turn into lessons. So they did turn into paid lessons. And I don't think that it worked as well as WeChat personally. I think that my WeChat groups work better, but I have been on WeChat for a lot longer. So I think I got up to, in like maybe a month, I got up to like 200 followers on Xiaohongshu. So I was able to grow it, I guess significantly. It said that it was like in the 99th, like I'm grow faster than 99% of the other people. So if anybody ever wants to hear me talk about Xiaohongshu or, my deal on there, I did set up a business account with Xiaohongshu because I wanted to see if it made a difference. So I did set up a business account with them. I have not run any paid ads or anything. Everything is still organic traffic. So there's that. What other changes have been made? I didn't really plan for this as kind of like more of a chat thing. So what other changes have been made? The all schools gone. italki raised their rates or raised the commission. Lingo Star, I don't know. They're not gone, I don't think, but I think that they're like really struggling. It's amazing what one teacher's bad words can do and say. Oh, here's one that this doesn't really have to do too much with online teaching per se, but I actually started learning Chinese, and it's been really interesting. The reason that I started learning it is because I like to go in from the perspective of the client, right? So like when I taught with OutSchool, I would enroll my kids in lessons and I would look at things and I would see, what do I like? What do I not like? Because it really helps you get in the head of the person that is going to either be passing you by or enrolling in your lessons. So I wanted to get in the head of a student. So I started learning Chinese. I've now been learning Chinese for 55 days. That's my streak on Duolingo anyways. I learned from Xiaohongshu and Duolingo. And I have to tell you, I honestly think that Chinese people are like some of the nicest people in the world. Just honestly, I go in there and I say something. If I say something to a parent in Chinese or a student in Chinese and the parent hears it, they're like, oh my God, your Chinese is so good. It's not. Okay. But they'll be like, your Chinese is so good. And they like fangirl over it. And I feel so good. And I really want to be able to take that same energy and bring it to my students. So that's kind of like one of the things that I'm planning on doing for the next year is taking that energy that they give me and give it back to my students because I know it feels good. And I did have my daughter take a trial lesson with LingoAce. They teach Chinese as well because I wanted to see how it worked on the student side. And I got a lot of, uh, perspective out of that. It's not like your teacher profile with LingoAce doesn't matter. I can't even see the teacher's profile. All I can see is their profile picture and their name. I can't see recordings. I have to request access to recordings. I can't even see the lesson feedback. Like, maybe it's because it was a trial, but they've got some cool things in there too, like books and stuff that you can do. But and their sales team is very, very aggressive. Very aggressive. So that's probably why they have so many bookings, because they will call you, they will text you, they will send you messages on WeChat, they will email you, lots of phone calls. Their sales team is very, very, very aggressive and very nice, but they're a little pushy. And their lessons are pretty cheap too. I posted it maybe in Teacher Boss Society. Maybe I posted it there. So things that we have going on in January. And by the way, I am, let me see here. Okay. So when I do something like this, I like to do a little, like, what did you say? Email. So if you're watching this and you're like, just send all this to me in an email so that I don't have to like remember everything that you say and remember all the things that I want to do, you can click the email that's in the description box, or you can click the email that's in the live chat if you're watching this live, and just put in your name and email, and I'm going to send everything over to you that I talked about today. Okay. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, some things that are going on this month. So actually, let's go back. There's one more thing that happened last year. A new software came out called Fun Class. I've been using Koala Go for a while, and I started using Fun Class. I didn't have any expectations from it. I didn't expect to like it, but I figured, hey, I like to talk about that kind of stuff on here. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see how it works, and if it's something that teachers should know about. And I did a meeting with the co-founder, Yan, and she's from China, but she lives in the UK. She's a Harvard graduate, really, really smart. She speaks like 6 different languages. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Are you here, Yan? Say hi. And I did this meeting with her. She showed it to me. I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. She asked me, or she offered to give me like a free, like, access to just try it out, to do a video on it. And I just completely bypassed that and bought it on my own because I was like, I want this. This is, yeah, she said, I love it. I started trying out and I was like, actually, I don't need to know anything. And I just bought the year membership of it. It's my new favorite thing for my online teaching business. It's got the calendar. It's got the screen sharing. It's got the co-browsing. It's got like everything in it. And then it's got like these cute little pets that your student gets. And, they can hatch their pet when they get points in class for answering questions and participating, or whatever you want to reward them for. Go Fun Class. Yes. So I started using Fun Class. Absolutely love it. I still love Koala Go, so don't get me wrong. They're still great. But I do think that Fun Class is my preferred one right now. So if you're using like Zoom or ClassIn or anything like that, then this could be a potential good alternative, because they are new. They're like, I think they're like 6 months new now, right? 6 months. Because they're new, they are offering all new users a 30-day free trial. So you can do everything for free for 30 days. So what I suggest to do is to just go ahead and get the 30 days, start enrolling students. If you enroll students and it pays it off, then, I mean, there you go. You've already paid it for it, right? But it's got your calendar in there, and you can track, like the analytics behind the scene, like you can see how much time the student spent talking. You can see how many lessons they've missed, how many points they got. You can assign them homework. You can grade their homework. You can give them points for their homework. It's a really, really cool system. And I have always thought that ClassN was really cool because it had a lot of things to it, but it just felt really archaic using it. So it was never like, I never used it. Sorry, that's the dryer. I never used it except for like when I started going independent and people would ask me to, because I didn't know what I was doing yet. Or I didn't know like what my preference was. I didn't have my methodology set yet. Fun Class is really cool though. And on the note of Fun Class, we have Brenda in here talking. She's saying, go, 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 Fun Class. We have Brenda and Yan are coming on to a live training on the 17th of January. And this is completely free. And in this training, we are going to be talking about social media marketing in China. So Brenda is the creator of Young Learners Curriculum, and Yan is an influencer in on Xiaohongshu, and she is like, her following makes her be considered an influencer, and she is the co-founder of Fun Class. She is Chinese, so she understands all of it better than someone who doesn't speak Chinese does, and she's really, really experienced with it. And she's helped me out a lot while I was, getting this up and running too with my Xiaohongshu. So if you are interested in that link is also in the description box, or again, you can do the, what did I miss email, and I'll send that all over to you too. On that same week, so from the 13th to, and I'm kind of working a little backwards here, but from the 13th to the 17th, we have the 5-day Start Your Business mentorship program, boot camp, whatever you want to call it. I think I've called it different things in different places. We've run this before. It used to be like a once a month thing, and it is very in-depth. So in this 5-day boot camp, we are going to break down your entire, basically you're going to go into the business on Monday with like hey, I want to start a business. And you're going to walk out of the boot camp on Friday with your business completely set up. And all you have to do, because you will already have done all of the things that you need to get your business up and running smoothly. So all you will have to do at the end of the boot camp is do the marketing plan, which you will have an idea of what the marketing plan should be for yourself at the end of this challenge. So it's a really good thing to be able to get all your ducks in a row, like right at the beginning of the year. It's good. I think Brenda's taken the challenge before. It's going to be a little bit different than it was before. So if you have taken it in the past, then it will be different. So feel free to join us for that. And also, in addition, as a little bonus, anyone who enrolls in the 5-day business startup challenge mentorship program, I should think of a better name for it, the 5-day challenge. Anyone who enrolls in that challenge is also going to automatically have access to the reverse goal planning session. Reverse goal planning is something that we've done for a couple of years. It works really, really well. It's just the whole package. So you'll go into the challenge with your goals already set. Like, this is what I want to walk out this year knowing, and then you'll walk out of the challenge with, your whole business, your whole plan, like your whole year basically set up for you. So I highly encourage you guys to join the 5-day challenge. It's very, very affordable. I made it very affordable. You're talking about coaching every single day for 5 days, 6 days, actually. And then you also get a week free of Teacher Boss Society to go along with it. Brenda said, I have, and I just got 8,000 hits on my YouTube channel, thanks to my mentor and coach, Jillian. she's downplaying this. She just got 8,000 hits on her YouTube channel in like off of like 2 videos within like a 24-hour period. That was insane. That's amazing. So she's downplaying that a little bit, but congratulations, everybody. Like, give Brenda congratulations, because she's been killing it. And we have, I'm not going to call out names, but one of the Teacher Boss Society members just reached out to me maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, to tell me that this person is, when he started the challenge, when he started the mentorship program, I had asked him how many, like, he wanted to go independent, and I had asked him how many students would you need to comfortably leave your company that you're working with. And he gave me a number, and he messaged me last week to let me know that he's actually bypassed that number, and that he's making more money as an independent teacher than was originally in his goal, which is really awesome. And the only reason I'm not sharing names here. So if you're in Teacher Boss Society, don't say who you think it is, because I have not had permission to share like his story, but was really cool to get something like that. Okay, like, I just wanted to let you know that I can quit my company now because I've got 50 independent students, and they're fair rate students too. We're not charging $5 a class here, so they're good rate students. Whoa, what else? I started curriculum. Love it. That's my boyfriend's dad calling me because he probably wants me to bring him cookies or something. So I started using Abridge Academy curriculum, and I started using it for the trial. My trial lessons I don't call them trials. My assessments. So my new student assessments are really, really good because they have this trial placement exam, or not exam, but a trial placement, exam, I guess, a placement test. It works just like a class, but it keeps track of what the students get wrong and what they get right, gives you scores for it, and tells you exactly like what their level is. Are they A1? Are they B1? Like, what their level is, where they should be placed. That has been really helpful, and it's been really easy to just have like a streamlined system for that. So big shout out to Katie and Abridge Academy for that. By the way, if you're looking to start your own online teaching business, I have a free toolkit that I've created, and that link is also in the box. Everything that I'm talking about is in the description box, but I have a free toolkit that lists out everything that you need. Basically, you've got a checklist for how to start your business, and then it lists out the things that you can use. So there's curriculum options that are free. There's free software, free email marketing, all of that stuff, so that you can basically just grab your business or grab your computer, set up your business, and just start going for free for a lot of these things. Obviously, some of them have paid versions, and you'll eventually need to upgrade, but I'm not really a big fan of putting a lot of money into something that isn't giving you money yet. So I highly recommend to try free things before you invest in it, just to make sure that it's what you want. So we have, on the 10th, we have the reverse goal planning, which is for anybody that has registered for the 5-day challenge, which starts on the 13th to the 17th. And then in the afternoon on the 17th, we will have the Chinese marketing training. And then on Monday, funny story. How personal do I get here? I don't usually get personal here, but my ex-husband had little babies. They were born on like middle of September, twins with his girlfriend. And due to I offered to babysit them So I had them all week. I had twins all week. So if I wasn't responding as timely as I normally would have, it may have been because I was bottle feeding twins or, whatever, in addition to taking care of my goats and teaching and coaching and doing all the other things. So I realized it's been a long time since my youngest is 6 years old now. So it's been a really long time since I've had my God, she's 6. I've been teaching online for 6 years. Wow, that's incredible. But it's been a really long time since I have had a little baby like that. And they are the same age, 3 months old. They're the same age that Claire was when I started teaching online. I originally started teaching online because I wanted a work from home job. So I did the same thing that I did with Claire with the twins, and it worked. I was able to still work my full schedule and didn't have any issues. So I'm going to be doing a video on this channel soon talking about how to manage it as a mom, manage working from home as a mom, because that's something that I've never talked about. And I feel like I've done it for all ages now. And, she started at 3 months and my oldest is 14. So, I kind of feel like I've worked out the kinks for a lot of them. So I want to share my experience with that in case any of you have kids that or are expecting and want some tips on that. But yeah, is there anything else that we needed to talk about? I know I have a lot of plans for the YouTube channel, like a lot of content that's going to be coming out. I'm going to be doing some more updated videos and some more videos on some companies that I haven't talked about before. Let me know in the comments too. Like, are your plans? What are your plans? Are you looking to increase your students? Are you looking to start group lessons? Are you looking to find a new company? Are you just starting out right now for the very first time and have no idea what you're doing and you're just looking to get started? Are you looking to start your own school and hire other teachers? Like, what are your plans for 2025? Let me know what you want to do. And I'll keep mine a secret because I'm not telling you. I've got some pretty big plans for this year, though. I'm really excited. But yeah, I would encourage everybody, go ahead, get our 5-day business startup challenge. It's less than $30. You're getting a week of coaching. And it's not just like a week of coaching. You're getting daily actionable items and live coaching for the week. So every day it's like, hey everybody, this is what we're working on today. This is how I'm going to break it down for you. And then after I break it down, it's like, okay, this is your homework. This is exactly the small task that you can do today that will finish this part of your business. Boom. The next day, same thing. This is what we're doing. This is your small task. Boom. There is accountability. It's a lot of fun. And then it goes by quickly. At the end of the week, you've got your entire business set up. All the important things. I mean, there's always things that you can add later on, but all the important things are taken care of. And have fun in 25. Your goal is to have fun. You always have fun. I'm not worried about that. You always have fun. But yeah, make sure that you get get into the challenge, because it is, I'm going to put the link in here again. It is going to be so awesome. We've done this before. This is a revamped version. It's always been good though, and it's going to be even better. So make sure that you get into our 5-day challenge, because it's crazy. To be able to have your entire business set up, things that took me years to figure out, you're going to be able to do in 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. And you will have everything you need set up so that you can start enrolling students. It is pretty fast paced, but we made it so that it's not overwhelming. So it's, training, task. And I think that's all that we're going to talk about today, because, you know what? I'm going to talk about my projections for 2025 too. So every year you hear rumors about like online teaching and, what's going to happen with it. Online teaching is not going anywhere. Okay. I do project that, or I predict that 2025, you're going to see some more companies come in. You're probably going to see some more companies go out. You're probably going to see companies that got big start to turn into money grabbers, because that's what I feel like that always happens. You work for a company and they're doing good and they're amazing because they're small, and then they get big and then they're like, and now we're going to get the money and we don't care about the teachers anymore. So I predict that all the stuff that's been happening is going to continue to happen, but the industry itself is going to grow. Oh, wait a second. Wait, there's one more thing I have to tell you. Hold on. Nobody leave. This is not going to apply to the majority of you. But for those of you that it does apply to, I do have to tell you, I got an email today. No, I didn't. I got an email last month. Sorry. LingoAce has a new program. It's called an ACE Math Honors Program, AMC 8 Basics Level, that's going to be launched this month. And with this ACE Math Honors Program, you are going to be teaching courses based on the American Mathematical Competition to students in grade 5, with most students being based in the USA. It's a fixed schedule with students once a week, 18 weeks for one semester starting on January 13th. So if you want to get into this math program, I should make a separate video for it too. But if you want to get into this math program, you need to get into it like ASAP. You will be paid $50 per hour, $75 per class. A class is 90 minutes long. So you're going to be paid $50 per hour for this program. The more classes a teacher takes, the more stable the income could be, obviously, right? So what the teacher will do, you will teach engaging and interactive math courses focused on students who prepare for American mathematical competition. You will lead group classes of 90 minutes long with 6 to 12 students per session, following the provided curriculum. You will foster a positive and supportive learning environment that encourages student and growth. Participation, that's the word. Requirements. The requirements are a little bit different than the other thing. I know that you guys are like, $50 an hour, I want to do this, but most of you are not going to qualify for it. But I do want to make sure that you know about it, because where to go? Okay. You have to have strong content knowledge in mathematics. So I'll just see my way out. I'm done. I'm not qualified anymore. You have to have classroom, or it's preferred that you have classroom teaching at the K-12 level. And a degree in a STEM-related or educational field is strongly preferred. That's the preferred experience. The requirements are a bachelor's degree or higher in math, engineering, science, technology, or field, experience teaching AMC 8 or 10, and a native speaker from the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, or New Zealand. If you are interested in this, I'm going to put this link in here. If you're interested in doing this, this is the link. I know it's a little late. The classes are starting next week, but you might still be able to get into it. And they might have other classes starting too, because this is a new program. Again, please put in my referral code, which is Jillian at koalateachers.com, because I want to make sure I get credit for it too. And yeah, I know, I don't know, does anybody qualify for that, or is anybody interested in it? It's $50 an hour. So if you are qualified for it and you don't mind teaching math, then it could be a good deal for you. But yeah, I think that's all I've got right now. So if anybody wants to leave in the comments here, even if it's after I leave or after the replay, leave in the comments. Let me know how your 2024 went. Let me know what you've got planned for 2025. Hopefully I will see you guys all for the reverse goal planning in the 5-day challenge that starts on the 13th. So make sure that you do that. And then again, I'll put in the comment box too, what did you say? The what did I say here? So anything that I've gotten here, I'll put in there. I'll have to add the math program to it too. All right, that's all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys later. Make sure you subscribed, and Happy New Year, everybody.